We are off to Garza Blanca, one of our favorite resorts in Cabo. This episode, we will be talking about restaurants, bars, the kids club, beaches, and even taking you along on an excursion. Stay tuned. Quickly, before we start our Garza review, the San Jose Del Cabo airport recently installed these new immigration machines where you walk through and it does a biometric face scan, and then it will print out a ticket for you. It says you must scan that barcode and prepare to show it upon exit of the country, which when we were there in October of 2024, nobody even asked for it when we were leaving. Perhaps it's something they are implementing in the near future. Also, at the San Jose Del Cabo airport, after you've received your luggage, you will be exiting through this area. You'll see two exit doors with the yellow signs above them. Those exits actually take you to the exact same place outside. When you are walking through, there will be a bunch of men and women standing around asking you for your transportation arrangements. They will tell you that you must show them your arrangements, but it's actually not true. They are trying to get you to sign up for a timeshare presentation. This area outside the airport is where you will meet your transportation representative if you've prearranged your transportation. So my advice is to not stop and talk to anybody inside the airport unless you are willing to go on a timeshare presentation in exchange for discounted excursions.
Walked outside the airport. We've seen various people waiting for their rides. And then people that are working in transportation, accommodating those that need rides. And there's my beautiful wife. I say hi, Mary.
Welcome to Cabo. We are back in Los Cabos once again for a great celebration. It's our anniversary, our 10th anniversary, and we're going to bring you along with us.
Soon we'll be checking into Garza Blanca Resort and we will be telling you all about it. This is the main entrance from the highway. Your driver will stop at the guard station to get you all checked in, and then you will be approached by a Garza Blanca staff member ready to welcome you with a complimentary glass of champagne to get this party started. At Garza Blanca, you will have the option of adding an all-inclusive food and drink package. It is highly recommended for a few reasons. First, the food and drink is top-notch, great quality, and then you also are on the tourist corridor, which is halfway between Cabo San Lucas and San Jose del Cabo, so you're not close to any local eateries. Okay, so we are all checked in and our room is not quite ready yet, so we came up to the rooftop pool to grab some lunch, and obviously a very beautiful view up here. We will show later a little better view, but yeah.
You gotta try the fish tacos here. They're really, really good. So more to come.
This is the lunchtime vibe. The food and drink items that we had up on the rooftop were absolutely delicious. They were some of our favorites for the entire week. You can choose to eat poolside on your lounger or at one of the tables and chairs that they have set up in the shade. When you're looking at the menus, some of the items have little red chef symbols. Those are the premium items that are not included with all-inclusive. Those you will buy at a 20% discount. But honestly, there's so many great choices on the menu, you likely will not even be tempted to order off of the premium menu. And you've got to do yourself a favor and try these steak nachos. They were absolutely fantastic. We are inside of Bocados. Again, this is where they also have some breakfast in the morning. Waiter smiling as he goes by. They do have seating outside, but it was pretty warm out there tonight, so we decided to go ahead and sit inside. But it's a very beautiful restaurant. We know it's fabulous food because we've actually eaten at this restaurant a few times. And you can see they have the chefs that are actually back here preparing their food. When you order a Caesar salad at Bocados Steakhouse, they make it tableside, just like the original that originated back in Mexico in 1924. They hold true to this tradition, and it turns out absolutely delicious. This is about a 5-minute process from start to finish, so I'm just going to show you some highlights of the process. Each of the restaurants or bars that you go to will have a list of specialty cocktails, but you can always customize any of those. For instance, if you don't like tequila, you can substitute vodka. They are really accommodating with that, or you can just order your old-time favorite. Bocados Steakhouse has this selection of dry-aged meats and then also traditional steaks, and all of the menus you will find gluten-free and vegetarian options available. And once again, the specialty items that are premium will have the little red chef symbol, but even filet mignon is included in the all-inclusive, so if you decide to go with that meal plan, you will not be disappointed. I do have a word of caution. You will be offered several different sauces with your steak. The Bocados House Specialty Sauce, they are not kidding when they have the little spicy symbol. That stuff is fire. The bar that is in the area between Blanca Blue, which is this restaurant, and then Bocados is over here to the left. This is where we're having dinner tonight. Bocados is the steakhouse. And both of these rooms are used for the morning breakfast buffet. They have all the food set up in this middle area in the morning, and then seating is actually outside and inside of both of these restaurants.
Good drinks and good ambiance. As also you can see the people waiting, sitting down, whether they're waiting for the tables at the restaurants or if they just want to sit down and have a drink and chill.
Breakfast at Garza Blanca is actually buffet style. It is absolutely massive, and it's actually more of a brunch because they have multiple items that are more lunch type items. It is served every day from 6:30 a.m. until noon, and the variety is just really expansive. You also have a full selection of bar drinks. They also have all types of specialty coffee drinks. Even though there is a Starbucks on site, which is not part of all-inclusive, you can order your specialty lattes, cappuccinos, espressos, those type of drinks at any of the restaurants, and they are quite good. I'm going to take you through a walking tour so you can see the setup and the variety of choices. Here's a breakfast tip for you. They have an omelet making station, but at that same station, you can ask for fresh cooked eggs if you don't want to eat out of the ones that are pre-scrambled in the warmers. They do have some gluten-free options in the morning at the breakfast station. And then also, if you have not tried Mexican coffee and you are a coffee lover, give yourself a treat and give this one a try. It's delicious. They have live musicians that play during all of the meal times throughout the restaurants. Alrighty, headed up to the rooftop for maybe a drink and some lunch before we go up to the spa. Just one more look up here. Just absolutely gorgeous. Plenty of loungers and shade options. And then back in this area is where you can come just for lunch if you don't want to use the pool and sit poolside. And again, this is the adults only section.
It's at the drink menu though.
So with our lunches, we decided to have a cocktail. And Michael went with the blueberry ginger, but instead of vodka, he asked for Maker's Mark whiskey. And then I did the Fresco with gin instead of tequila. So they're very accommodating. If you have a particular alcohol that you would like, they will customize the drinks for you. Here's one more view of the rooftop lunch and pool area. And they do have a nice restroom facility right here as well. This is the beautiful view from the rooftop at Noi Italian Restaurant. It is about 6:10 p.m. And the sun goes down about 6:30 here this time of year. So as you can see, it's very beautiful. All right, so we are on the rooftop right now. We're heading over to Noi, which is right over here. And that's what they turn it into at night. So obviously the view behind us is very beautiful.
Yes.
So yeah, we've been to Noi at the other location in Puerto Vallarta, so I'm sure it's going to be amazing. With all the pools lit up at night. This giant white thing off to the left front, that is actually the wedding tent that's going on tonight. That's not normally there, but very beautiful. And then in the evening, this rooftop area turns into Noi, the Italian restaurant, and they have excellent food. Not only was the food awesome at Noi, but the ambiance and the overall environment of dining outside under the stars with that gorgeous view just could not be beat. We really enjoyed our time there. In fact, every meal that we had at any of the Garza Blanca restaurants were delicious. At nighttime, the rooftop bar is also open. As you can see, they have some different TVs. Some nights of the week, they have live music and DJs going on up here. So now we are at Blanca Blue, which is their Mexican restaurant. And we actually just had dinner, so we were just looking for dessert. So we wanted to come over here and try it out. But this is also where they do some of the breakfast buffet in the morning. It's really a beautiful restaurant. There is outdoor seating out over that way as well. But we are sitting inside here, but we ordered a couple different versions of dessert, so we'll let you know which one's best. We never actually made it to dinner at Blanca Blue, but here's the menu for you to take a look at, and we did enjoy our dessert there very much. So what fire level is that salsa?
Scale of 1 to 10, I'll give it a 9.5.
And I would say like a 12.6. Oh my God, my mouth is on fire.
It's good though.
Every day when you're sitting poolside, they will come around and give you a little treat. Sometimes it will be a fresh juice popsicle, sometimes it will be a little hors d'oeuvre food item, and sometimes it will be a non-alcoholic beverage. What do you have for us today? Ooh, mango for me, please.
Y tú también.
Thank you.
Muchas gracias.
Thank you. All right. I'm here in spirit.
Feed me. That's good.
Here's a few more pictures of some of the treats that they brought around each day. Again, every day it was something different, and it was always delicious.
Would you like to try one?
What do you have today?
This is a bruschetta.
If you are traveling with children and cannot go up to the rooftop for lunch, you can also order lunch down poolside at all the lower level pools, and they have a food truck that's out on the beach that is open for lunch every day. All right, so there's one more restaurant that we have not shown you, and that is this one right down here. They call it the food truck, and it's the only one that you don't need reservations for. And it has more casual food, but some really nice options. And as you can see, it has the beautiful beachside setting, and they do close at 7 p.m. We were actually going to eat there last night, but we got back from the catamaran ride like just before 7, and we knew we wouldn't have time, so we did some room service last night. But this is really beautiful, and we'll see if we can get a picture of the menu, and we'll share that. This resort is already beautiful, but it becomes even more beautiful at night. So tonight we are doing dinner at Hiroshi, which is the Japanese restaurant. You have choice of seating of inside or outside. We did ask for inside seating this evening. Hiroshi has a bar that you can access from inside the restaurant and also from outside the restaurant that is open every evening. Thank you so much. So we are at Hiroshi again for dinner tonight, and we decided to sit outside on the patio. It's really beautiful out here. There's a little wedding going on, so you can probably hear the music in the background. And there's a really big party right there. But I'm enjoying some cocktails before our food comes, and the food here is really, really good. So we're looking forward to it.
Salud.
If you go with the all-inclusive package, they actually have some extra things that are added regularly, such as this Festival of Flavors. And then when we were there, this gentleman in the back is a local business owner in San Jose Del Cabo. This is his bar here. And they were hosting him for an afternoon where he was making his specialty drinks. And that was all included over and above what they normally served. He was serving some special cocktails that day up at the rooftop pool. The final food options are the in-room dining, which is available 24 hours a day. You can access the menu and order right from your television. We only did in-room dining one evening after we returned from an excursion, and we had not made reservations for the night, which, by the way, you are highly encouraged to make reservations online before you actually arrive at the resort to get your prime time. So this is the beautiful lobby of the Garza Blanca, and you can hear some live music in the background, and over in the background over here there is a bar which we're headed to now. The lobby bar is a perfect place to relax after dinner or after lunch. They're open at 3 p.m. every day and have a beautiful ambiance and nice cocktails. Decision time. In this next section, we will be talking to you about getting around the area and also some of the beaches and other things to do in this vicinity. And we're here with Taisha. She is the events coordinator at Garza Blanca Cabo. For people that have not been to San Jose Del Cabo or Cabo San Lucas, what are some things that they should take time out to do? Like, are there any special events that go on throughout the year, or just places they should go visit if they've never been here before, instead of just staying at the resort the whole time?
Yes, well, most of the people think that Cabo San Lucas and San Jose del Cabo is the same place, but it's not the same place. San Jose del Cabo is more art, it's more quiet, you can visit some places for dinner and it's amazing. We have the art walk every Thursday night and it's amazing because you can visit all the art galleries and you can see all the local artists, and that's something nice because it's a mix from our culture, so it's something cool. In San Lucas is, we have the activities and excursions about the ocean and the arch. So you can visit both places and you can have the best of Cabo.
And this resort is basically located in between the two of them, right? On the resort corridor,
yes,
the tourist
exactly.
corridor?
Yeah, we are exactly in the middle, so it's a good place.
Nice. Is there a city bus that runs out on the main road here that we can take to get to either of the cities?
Yes, we have the bus, Ruta del Desierto, and it's a local bus, and also you can take it if you want.
Okay. Now, is there a particular bus stop, or you just flag it down if you want to be picked up?
No, you only need to
Just let
try
them
to
know.
get.
Okay. All right. Thank you so much. I
My
appreciate
pleasure.
it.
So I know the beach in front of the resort is non-swimmable. What are the best swimmable beaches in the zone?
Well, really close by us, it's Chileno Bay or Santa Maria Bay.
Okay.
These are actually places that are preserved, protected spaces, and they're public beaches, so you can just walk in and enjoy the beach.
Okay. So what are some of the best ways to get to those beaches?
Well, I mean, we have the public bus.
Okay.
If you're open to take the public bus, or you can get a regular cab. It's only within 5 minutes distance from where we are located.
Okay. And then what are the busiest and least busy times of the year to visit during the year?
Depending on the public,
Okay.
for example, spring break, it's super busy. A lot of parents
Yeah.
travel along with the families, with the
Right.
kids.
So what are some of the annual events or celebrations that make Cabo so interesting?
Well, we have actually one Sabor a Cabo. This is in February, March.
Okay.
It's a huge gastronomic event, and they also bring artists that come and be part of this gastronomic event show.
Is that more of like San Jose Del Cabo area?
It is more like San
Okay.
Jose del Cabo area. Cabo, it's more like night party.
Right,
And
right.
then San
That's
Jose
true.
del Cabo, it's
Right,
more like
right.
gastronomic. And also there is another one that is more like international. It's Los Cabos Film Festival. This
okay.
one is in Cabo San Lucas,
Right.
and it's in December. So these are two pretty good and big events that take place in San Jose del Cabo and Cabo San Lucas.
All right.
October fishing tournament, the
Right.
Bisbees.
Right.
Cabo Wabo, Sammy Hager's
That's
birthday.
true. That's true.
We are very known for that one, and they party with Sammy Hager. He
All right.
randomly shows up in Cabo Wabo, you know, and he just jams. Other artists
Right.
just show up for the party, and one night you can be randomly having a drink there, and any artist
Nice.
can randomly show up and jam with Sammy at the
Nice.
Cabo Wabo. And also our whale watch season is from pretty much November till the Easter bunny. So that's easy for me to remember.
We took this picture from the food truck restaurant at Garza during a visit in March.
It's also not very hot this time of the year.
True.
So a lot of people come and enjoy our weather.
Right. Okay. Right.
Okay?
Well, thank you.
You're welcome.
Really appreciate it.
Anytime.
All right.
And I had asked if I could ask her some questions so she can share her expertise about the resort to have a different perspective than just a guest perspective. So I'm going to ask her a few questions. The first one is, what makes Garza Cabo stand out from a place that people should come to other than all the other resorts in this area?
Well, Garza Blanca is a beautiful resort, but I think the best part of Garza Blanca is the people. The service right here is excellent. We try to work with all the passion, and we do with all the love we can give to our guests. So that's why Garza Blanca is better than other places.
And I would agree with that because we've been to several resorts in this area and we love it, the service and everything here too. Okay, all right, thank you so much, I
My
appreciate
pleasure.
it. Right up here at the very top of the resort is where you will find, swing around here, the Kids Club, which is right inside here. And then there's also some restrooms right here for when you're using the pools. They're very convenient and close by. I am with Andrea. She is the assistant manager here for the resort, and I have a few more questions for her. Can you tell me about a little bit the Kids Club? I know there's a Kids Club right down below us here.
Yes, of course. We have our kids club from 9 a.m. to until 5 p.m. It's completely complimentary for our guests, and the kids are the age they need to be between 4 and 12 years old just to be inside the kids club. They have so many activities inside the kids club and outside the kids club. Some of the outside activities, they have like this baking class, and they have even a taffy camp outside while the parents are taking dinner in one of our restaurants. The kids are having a great time with the kids staff and having a camp on the beach area with a fire pit and with s'mores, and they love that activity. So it's really important. So as a hotel, we can give the option to the parents so they can relax. They can go to the rooftop area, which is an adults only area. They can have a spa massage, or they can even just go and lay down in the lounge. It's having a great time area, and they just enjoy themselves.
If they have children that are less than 4 years old, is there a paid service that you can provide?
Yes, we have a babysitting service that when the parents come, they have 2 kids. One has the age to go and that it's allowed to go inside the kids club, and if the other kid is 2 or 3 years old and they want to be together, there's an option to purchase a babysitting service, which is 1 hour $35 and 2 hours $45, will be depending the season. But that means that they can go inside kids club, and one of the sitters is taking care of him while he's having a great time. Even if it's inside the kids club, or if the parents want them to be out in the pool areas or in the beach area, or just taking a nap inside the room, they can go and they have this service available for them.
That's wonderful. Thank you. Thank you, Andrea. I appreciate your time.
You're welcome.
Right up here at the very top of the resort is where you will find store that they have, where they have different gift items, some necessities that you may have forgotten, sunscreen, medications, souvenirs. They actually have a really nice jewelry section. There's a little ice cream shop in there and a Starbucks, which those two items are not included in your all-inclusive. But it actually has a really nice store. They have a lot of things. And then Taffer is famous. All of their properties will have this orange tree, and they do a lot of social events out here at the tree. And so whenever you visit a Taffer property, you will always find one of these. But just another view from right outside the lobby, the top part of the resort closest to the buildings and away from the ocean. Here's a quick walking tour of inside the store. As you can see, they have a huge jewelry section in this area. They have sunglasses, they have hats. This is the deli and the Starbucks and the little ice cream area. And again, those are not part of our all-inclusive. And then there is some sunscreen here, medication, all types of souvenirs, clothing items. There's even insulated cups if you didn't bring your own. There's food items that you can take up to your room. Lots of different medication and pharmacy type items. Candy by the pound, lots of clothing. They have clothing for women, men, and children. They have hats, sandals. If you forgot anything, chances are you're going to find it in this store. So today we are heading downtown to Plaza Cale, and we're going down Cabo Sails. A friend of ours is actually in town, and she rented a catamaran for a bunch of friends and family that are here. So we will take you along with us and videotape as much as we can. We are actually in one of the Ubers here in Cabo. It is considered safe transportation around here. Look at the size of that flipper.
They call me Flipper.
This is the very active, very busy scene at the marina where you'll find tons of bars and restaurants and excursions that take off from this area.
So we are at the marina at Cabo San Lucas, going on a cruise, a catamaran cruise, with some friends and family. Talk to you later.
That's all of our stuff behind us here. Cabo Sails. Here we go. All right, so we just loaded on the catamaran and we are heading out for 6 hours?
6 hours.
These are friends with us and family. And we will be heading out soon. So they just told us that since we have a 6-hour trip, that we have enough time to go all the way to Chileno Bay for snorkeling. So that's where we're headed. This area is literally just outside of the marina. And the first stop, I think, will be over to the Arches, which is where all of these boats are headed. There are a lot of cruise ships here at port today. And so a lot of those guests are taking the day trips and excursions. We're right in the middle of the day, about 12:30, and that's when the height of all the tours are starting. So yeah, we're right in the middle of all that. This is the little pirate party boat right here, and here is more of the cruise ships here today. This is Pelicans Beach, which is the closest snorkeling outside of the marina. Lovers Beach is this area right over here. And then what's on the other side, baby?
The Pacific Ocean.
And what do they call the beach on the other side?
Divorce Beach.
Why?
Because people drop off their significant others when they when they want to claim life insurance.
It's very volatile. You do not get in from the other side. This side, the water taxis will take you right to the beach, and you swim in the last like 15 feet or so. You do not do that on the other side.
That funny how they want to see me looking with money with caddy and the dummies with these roadies on from me.
So rumor has it that is Michael Jordan's private home right there. Not sure if that is confirmed, but that's what they're saying. This is an at-sea picture of Garza Blanca. And we have a little turtle offshore right here. So we are almost at Chileno Bay. It's right over here where all these boats are. And we'll be doing some snorkeling from our catamaran. And the Garza Blanca Resort, it is the one in the middle there. Fun fact about the Sea of Cortez, it is extra salty, which adds to the buoyancy, which makes it perfect for snorkeling, but more difficult for scuba diving. How is it?
It feels good. Like, it's warmer than the pool water.
Really?
I'll say.
My great-nephew's first attempt at paddleboarding, he did pretty good. We had a great time on the catamaran ride with Cabo Sails. Overall, it was a fantastic day. They gave us some nice lunch, and they provided several activities like snorkeling, this giant floaty, the paddleboarding. If you get the opportunity to go where you're ending around the sunset time, just the picture opportunities alone around the sunset time and the arches was totally worth it. The crew that we had was fantastic. And again, look at these pictures, just they speak for themselves. Thank you for watching to the end, and please make sure you watch the rest of our Garza videos where you can learn about the pools, recreational activities, the gym, the spa, room tours, and lots of other details.